morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. I'm always on Wednesday, so you can guarantee that every other Wednesday I'm here, I'm ready, and I'm telling you good morning because the weather is great. It's a little overcast this morning, but we're in the 60s. We're not sweating. I think it's phenomenal. That does, however, mean that winter is on the horizon, so get ready. I wanted to hop on here this morning, give you guys some updates on our Client Choice Charity Program. If you're not familiar with who I am, if you haven't seen my lives before, my name is Ashleigh, and I am the Transaction Coordinator here at Lake Life Realty in Moulton Borough. And if you're not familiar with our Client Choice Charity Program, I'm going to tell you about that too. So for every transaction we close, whether it's a buyer or a seller, we donate a portion of our commission to a charity that our client chooses, something near and dear to their heart. And it's super, super rewarding for us and for them. People really react and respond well to it. So it's really, really great and rewarding. So since my last live, we've donated to 3 different charities. I'm going to cover 2 of those today. They're 2 new charities. I've been bombarding you guys with new charities recently, and I love it because we're getting so much like new content and spreading the word about all of these new charities that we haven't gotten the chance to donate to yet. So to kick off the 2 charities of the morning, we're going to start with the Mighty Oak Foundation. Oh, the Mighty Oak Fund, my apologies. Mighty Oak Fund, and they are located in Littleton, Massachusetts. The Mighty Oak Fund is a local organization that supports youth sports and other different youth organizations in the area of Littleton, Massachusetts. They support organizations like public school sports teams. They've even contributed to Toys for Tots. And they also contribute to the Littleton Youth Sports Program, like the Little League Baseball and the Pee Wee Football and all of that, which I think is super, super cute. They even contributed to other organizations like One Fund Boston, the American Diabetes Association, and the Pulmonary Hypertension Association, and many more. So we donated $150 on behalf of our wonderful clients in support of the Mighty Oak Fund. And to support those youth organizations in Littleton, Massachusetts. Our second charity of the morning and last, unfortunately, is the National Kidney Foundation, and they are headquartered in New York City. This is a voluntary health organization that began in 1950, and they have been dedicated to fighting kidney disease since the genesis of the organization. The National Kidney Foundation is a lifeline for all people affected by kidney disease. So they have programs for people that are actually experiencing the disease and are struggling with it. And then they also have programs for their families to help kind of alleviate the stress of having a sick loved one. And excuse me. They pride themselves on focusing on patients as a whole, not just their one specific ailment, specifically the kidney disease. So they pride themselves with that. They're relentless with spreading awareness and educating individuals on the disease specifically, educating people on how it's affecting individuals, how to avoid it, treatment, that sort of thing. They're even working towards passing legislation in Congress, which I think is phenomenal. The organization itself is led by a super knowledgeable board of directors. They've got doctors, specifically nephrologists, a specific kidney healthcare team, business-minded civic leaders, and they even have individuals who have been affected by kidney disease itself on their board of directors, which I think is really, really great. So we donated $150 in support of the National Kidney Foundation on behalf of our clients, and we're so happy to do so. That makes a total of $14,400 donated since the beginning of the year. I'm starting to gear up towards getting stats together. You know, I always I always do my end of the year stats so I can give you guys a little look back in comparison to like the year before, what we can project for the next year. So I'm always getting excited for that. So that's all I have for this morning. I hope all of you have a beautiful rest of your day and rest of your week, and I will see you in a couple of weeks.